Hello everyone and welcome or welcome back. My name is Shaunneka and today I'll be guiding you through a crisp and cozy morning or evening yoga practice. So like the title suggests, you can do this in the morning to awaken the body and get yourself ready for the day, or in the evening to release tension, wind yourself down and get yourself ready for the night. Wonderful thing about nature, we can move in tandem with nature, and right now nature is getting ready for rest. So just like nature takes these opportunities to rest, so should we. For today's practice, you will not need any props. You may decide to sit on the edge of a block or a pillow, so you can have that handy. I'm wearing some cozy home clothes, not quite pajamas, not going out clothes, I don't know. Home clothes, that's what I like to call them. Maybe you have home clothes too and you'll join me, or maybe you're wearing some socks, drinking some tea. Whatever cozy means to you, I hope you'll join me and I will see you on the mat. So before we start, if you have a pillow handy or a block, you can always sit at the edge of the pillow or the block, and that way it helps to prop or tilt your hip bones forward so that it's more comfortable for you. Bringing your right shin in front of the left. Taking a nice big inhale to lift the arms up. And exhale, fold forward. You can let the head go or keep the gaze lifted. Let's walk all 10 fingertips to the left. Really trying to draw that right hip, right sit bone to the floor. And walking all 10 fingertips to the right. Inhale to lift the gaze, bringing that right hand to the floor. You can also bring the right forearm to the floor if that feels good. Take your left arm up and over and reach to the right. And as you reach to the right, really pushing your left sit bone to the floor. Gentle lean back, thinking about looking underneath the armpit. From here, we'll take nice big arm circles. So bringing your left hand forward and down to the back and back up. Literally trying to exaggerate the movement. You can look down towards the mat if the neck feels like it's straining. And we'll do 2 in the other direction. And on the final one, bringing your arm all the way back up. If you're on your forearm, push up onto your palm. You're going to bend that left elbow, bend, 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 and then open up towards the ceiling. You should feel a nice stretch through the inseam of your bicep. Playing around, maybe moving it back a little. Really puff up through the chest. One more breath here, inhale. And exhale, let it go. Gently come all the way back up. Might feel a little tender on that side. And we'll Do the same thing on the other side now. So taking the left shin in front, arms come up, inhale, and exhale to fold over your shins. Keep the gaze lifted or drop the gaze. Gently lifting the gaze and walking all 10 fingertips to the right. And walking all 10 fingertips to the left. Again, really trying to send that right hip, right sit bone to the floor. Next inhale, lift the gaze, plant the left palm onto the floor. You can stay on your palm or come down onto your forearm if that feels good, and reach the right arm up. Gentle lean back as you open up the chest towards the ceiling. Taking those arm rotations, so let's bring that arm to the back, down and around. Again, you can gaze to the mat. The neck feels like it's straining. Moving nice and slow, switching directions. And on this final one, leaving the right arm all the way up, reaching to the left as you push up onto your left palm, puff up through the chest, inhale, and exhale, bend the right elbow, feeling that nice stretch through the inseam of the bicep. You can play with the neck, noticing the position and how it changes the stretch. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, release. Coming all the way back up to center. Taking your hands onto your knees now, you can bring your feet in a little bit closer towards your groin. We'll take some rotations, some circles through the spine. So if you just start keeping your hips nice and stable, you're just shifting your rib cage to the left and to the right. Left, right. And from here, let's make these bigger from side to side. And then you can make it more intuitive. So maybe you come down over the shins and around. Just moving in ways that feel good. Do one more here, one breath. Exhale, open the mouth and let it go. Coming all the way back up to center, extending your left leg out to the left and drawing that right foot in towards your groin. And bringing your left forearm down to the inside of that leg. Taking your right arm up, inhale, And exhale, bringing it behind the head. Gentle lean back of the skull into the palm as you open up the elbow and the chest. For 3. For 2. And 1. Releasing the hand from behind the head and sprinkling it behind you. Dig your left heel in towards the mat and lead with the left fingertips, pushing yourself all the way up and back. Inhale. And exhale, release, coming all the way back down to a seat. Lean over your bent knee and fold forward. Next, inhale, push into the palms, walk yourself all the way back up, and we'll switch to the other side. So left foot comes in towards the groin, right leg extends out beside you. Taking your right arm to the inside of the right leg, and bringing that left hand behind the head. Gentle lean back of the head into the hand as you open up the chest and the armpit. For 3. For 2. And 1. Gently release, bringing the spine back upright, sprinkling your fingertips behind you, pushing your hips up towards the ceiling and leading with your right fingertips up and back. For 3. For 2. And 1. Gently lowering your seat all the way back to the mat as you fold over your bent knee, that left knee. Next, inhale, push into the palms, rising all the way back up. Making our way into a pigeon. So I'm going to bend my right knee and extend my leg all the way back. Finding myself in a pigeon, making sure there's a nice long line from your knee to your big toe. Square off your hips, inhale. And exhale to fold over. So you can stay up on your forearms or come down onto your palms. I'm going to find a little bit of movement here, gently rock side to side. From here, I'm going to dig my left elbow into the mat, and I'm going to make a fist and push it into my right palm. From here, I'm going to lift my chest so that my thumb comes close to my sternum or comes close to meeting it, and gently twist for 3, for 2, inhale here, and let it go. If you were in the twist, release, push yourself all the way back up. Lean your weight into your left hip and swing that right leg forward, bringing your right foot on top of the left. So you want that right foot slightly off of the left knee, and you want your shins parallel, so just maybe adjusting your seat. If you have a gap between your foot and your knee, that's okay. You can also place a block there so that your knee is not just kind of hanging out there in space. Up to you. Inhale and exhale to gently fold forward. Inhale here, and let it go. If you were all the way forward, bringing your spine all the way back up to neutral, uncross, and we'll just gently windshield wiper the knees from side to side here. And making our way to the other side. So this time I'm going to bend my right knee. Nice long line from my toe to my knee, and extend that left leg back. Squaring off my hips first, and then gently either staying up here on palms if that's where you are today, coming down onto your forearms or onto your palms, up to you. I'm going to find a little rock in my pigeon. So from here, I'm going to dig my right elbow into the floor this time, and I'm bringing it closer to the edge of my mat. I'm making a fist, and then I'm pushing my fist into my right palm, and then I'm going to push down as I lift my sternum up and twist for 3, for 2, inhale here, and let it go. If you were in that twist, gently release, coming all the way back up. From here, we're going to slide that left leg forward, and then bring that left foot over the right knee, setting ourselves up for fire log on this side. Readjust your hips if need be, making sure both feet are flexed. Inhale, and exhale to come forward. You can push yourself forward gently with your fingertips tented behind you, or you can bring your fingertips in front of you. Up to you. Next inhale, gently rise, uncross the the knee and extend both legs straight down onto the mat. And just lowering all the way down onto my back. Drawing your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Gently rock side to side. I'll take a twist here. So cactusing the arms, dropping both knees to the right. Gentle gaze to the left. Bring the gaze back towards the ceiling. Drawing the knees back in and up and over to the other side. Coming back through center. Finding reclined butterfly. And actually it's up to you if you'd prefer to find happy baby, but for today, bring the soles of the feet to touch and use interlacing my fingers around my feet and using that as a leverage to help draw my feet in as I gently use my elbows to push open on my thighs. From here, keep a hold of your right foot as you extend the left leg out to the left. Gently bend the left knee back in and extend the right leg out. Gently bend the right foot in to meet the left. Close the knees. We'll take double wind relieving pose from here. So feeling your thighs compress up against your belly nice and tight. You can stay here, wrapping your arms around your knees, or lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Wrap your arms around your knees. Grab onto your feet. You're going to squeeze nice and tight for 3. For 2. Take a nice big inhale, squeeze as tight as you can, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale, release. Today I'm going to keep my knees bent, but you can extend your legs straight down onto the mat if you'd like. I'm also going to take my arms up and just opening up the shoulders a little bit more, shoulders and the arms. So my arms come up, my palms are faced out. I'm bringing my hands out, down, and then I'm going to snuggle my palms just underneath my lower rib cage. Feeling a nice opening in the upper area, upper body. So I saw somewhere on TikTok that, I don't know if it's true, I think maybe it's meant to be more poetic, but they had injected a tree with something similar to adrenaline so that it wouldn't go into hibernation. And within a year, that tree had died. And basically the poem was saying that as humans, we're constantly in this chase for growth. We constantly want to be in spring, so to speak, constantly want to be blooming. But just like nature needs its moments to rest, so do we. And it's really about enjoying the simplicity. Even here, just doing a simple stretch, simple yoga practice can do so much. Slowly from here, inviting movement back into the body. You can release your hands if you had them from underneath you, wiggling the fingers, the toes, rotating the ankles, the wrists. Let's reach the arms up overhead for a nice long body stretch. Reach, 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 reach. And on the exhale, let it go. Bend the knees, rolling over onto your side. And very gently from here, pushing yourself up to a seat. So with your eyes closed and your hands at heart center, simply bow your chin in towards your chest. Let's take a nice big inhale. And sigh it out. I hope you enjoyed this morning, this evening's practice, whenever it is that you decided to do it. Let me know how you got on. Remember to share it with friends and family. It really does mean a lot to me. And I will see you back here again soon for another practice.